Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth and I'm a youth services librarian at the Westmont Public Library. And I wanted to welcome you to DIY Banks. Now, you're going to need to prep a lot of supplies before starting this project. It is a little complicated. So what I want you to do is find a container. Now, it could be an old metal container like a coffee can. This one used to hold a yummy Japanese cookie. With a plastic lid. You can even use something as small as an empty tea box. That could work as a bank. If you have a glass jar, like a jam jar or a jar that held pickles, you can use that too. This you just want to be very careful with because it is glass. So you can grab any container you'd like. So the whole point of this project is to upcycle something we have around our house. Now, something that's made out of paper or plastic like this would be easy to just cut a hole to put your money in. For a jar like this, all you're going to do is unscrew the lid. So you're going to want to find a container for your project. You're going to want to grab an assortment of paper. Now, I have some cool scrapbooking paper, but you can use construction paper or white drawing paper. You'll also want to gather stickers, any other embellishments you'd like to decorate your jar with. I have some scraps from our vinyl cutter for one of our projects. I also have paint, because you could paint your bank as well. So you'll want to gather paint, crayons, pencils, markers, any other material you'd like. And for my container, I'm going to use white glue because I'm going to use this metal one here. So you're just going to want to gather a bunch of different crafting materials together. This is going to be a lot of fun. So you can pause the video at any time to gather more supplies as you get creative. All right, let's get started. All right, so hopefully you've decided on a container. I'm going to use this one. Like I said, if it's plastic, all you'll do is fold it in half, and then you could cut out, using your scissors, your opening to your bank. Now, to measure the paper, now I have this large scrapbooking paper. You might have some of this at home. You just take it and you wrap it around your container, and then see, it doesn't quite fit, but that's okay because I have another piece that we could use for that. And you take a pencil and you just trace the inside when you can, if you hold it. Now remember, I said to gather a bunch of different supplies. You don't have to use paper. If you have Mod Podge at home, you can create your own sort of collage on your bank. You could also, use just white paper and then use markers and crayons and pencils to decorate it. You can paint it. It just depends on what you're using. So in this case, I will just use paper to cover my bank. I'll use white glue. It will take a little bit of time to dry, but it'll look really nice when it's done. And if it is like a little too tall, you can trim it. So don't be afraid if you didn't cut it the correct. So this is actually the fun part. So you just take I unscrewed it. I'm just gonna take a big dollop of glue like this. And I have a paintbrush, and maybe you have a sponge, you can use anything. You could even just use your fingers with this, and then you're gonna spread the glue all the way around. Now, if you have Mod Podge at home, it's really fantastic. It does a great job of sealing in your artwork, and really holding it together. So that's something you could use if you have it. Really, it's whatever you have at home. If you just have paint at home and you don't have paper and glue, then you just paint. And then you could actually, if you have Mod Podge, you could seal the paint using the Mod Podge. It's pretty cool. So I just do, if you have to, you might need a little bit more glue to add to this. It's up to you. So we're just going to put the glue, then we'll take our paper and just wrap that around like this. See, and there is a little hanging over, and that's okay. And where that spot is, we'll just take another little piece of paper and put it there, like this. So we just stick it in there. And what's nice is it'll just fit right under there, like that. So here, if I need a little bit more glue, I have it on the paintbrush. Just seal that all up. Now, just take your scissors and cut around all that extra paper. Now, I don't mind that it's a little unfinished. That's okay, because it's going to be sitting like this. And then you can put your lid on. Excellent. Now, like I said, you can take your markers once this dries and color a design on your paper to make it look wonderful. And you could put even like what you're saving for. So like I'm save for new cat tree for my little cats. So you can do that. Maybe you're saving for something special like a video game or a new book, or you just want to save for somebody special's birthday gift. It's up to you. So this is a really great way to put all your change in, or your allowance in and save it up, and then you can use it for something special or save it for the bank. It's up to you. So this is just my design and really simple, but you can, like, let's say you have stickers or something at home, you can add those too. So I just have the white glue, but stickers would stick by themselves. So you could just add some and stick that on there, and make it really cool. What's nice is you get to upcycle something that you would normally throw away and give it a second purpose, and also help you save a little bit of money. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I encourage you to be as creative as you can with this project. This is just one way to do it. There are many different ways. You can even stop in the library and check out a book for more craft ideas. Thank you again for joining me. I hope to see you and your family in the library soon.